morning, everyone. Say goodbye to your Monday blues and just tell your Monday blues not today, because today has been a really interesting day. Since morning, everything has just been in my way. Everything has just been there. There's been a lot of pressure, everybody. But you know what we do here at Transautomobile? We convert pressure to power, and that's what we're gonna do right now, everybody. Join me on this live session, and let's together convert pressure to power. Pressure to power. Repeat after me. Pressure to power. That's the spirit. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I like it. I like it. I like it. Anyways, let's forget about the pressure to power. Let's focus on the real deal here. Our cars. Let me show you some really cool stuff, everyone. Just take a look at our amazing stock of cars here at the Port of Antwerp. This is where we convert pressure to power, everyone. This is where we have our continuous movement here at the Port of Antwerp in Belgium at Transautomobile. And let me show you the proof behind it. The proof. Because that makes everyone go oof. Because it's the proof. We make people go oof. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh la la. Regarde. Look at this. More and more pickups that are going to be moved, everyone. They're going to be moved. They're going to be sold. So at any given moment, these pickups are going to get moving. They're going to get moving to their customers. They've been sold already, including these highest minibuses. That's how cool it is, everyone. Look at that. Look at that. And it gets even better because there will be more vehicles arriving as well. You see? And then just over here, we have our hippie van. Apologies for the noise here at the Port of Antwerp, everyone. But this is good because it shows how busy we all are. Anyways, so how are you all doing this morning? Are you all doing great? It's great to hear. It's important to hear. Now, just over here is the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. Well, basically, it is still the new generation. It was actually released about 2 years ago. So I don't know why I just said 2026, but I like to think, these are all brand new vehicles, you see. This is the Land Cruiser 250 Prado VX. This is like the mid-spec, but it's very well equipped, everyone. It screams value for money, but it also does have the reliability, and it does have the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado heritage. The history, including the Land Cruiser genetics, everyone. So this is how good it is. But it gets even better as we look at the Toyota Fortuner. The Toyota Fortuner is kind of like the best of both worlds because you have the Toyota Hilux chassis, so equally meaning you have the Hilux indestructibility, but at the same time, you have value for money because you have 7 seats, and these are, by the way, durable tissue seats. I think, no, this is the Hilux, no, this is the Fortuner Lux here. So the Fortuner Lux has the leather seats, which is even better. It's cool. It's good. It's good. And it's also very well equipped. It looks quite nice thanks to the 6-spoke alloys that look good from a distance. You see this? And it gets even more interesting because just right here, I have a gift for you all. Let's have a look at this area together. This is where we convert pressure to power. Pressure to power. That's what I like. Pressure to power. Look at this. Look at this, everyone. Our amazing stock of Land Cruiser 70 series. We've got the Land Cruiser 79 series. We've got the Land Cruiser 76 series. And we've also got the Land Cruiser 78 series. Now, the 79 series, as a rule of thumb, are all the pickups. So whether it's single cabin or double cabin. The 76 series are the SUV-like Land Cruiser 70 series. So they look like this. They're the 5 doors. They're like your conventional 4x4, except they are not exactly conventional because this is a 10-seater, guys. You can travel in 10. So this is how good it is. And then over here we have the 78 series. As a rule of thumb, it's always the one with the elevated roof and a 3-door, and with a trooper seating setup at the back. Just over here, trooper seating setup at the back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See this? Now here at Transautomobile, we've done conversions many times to ambulances for these Land Cruiser 78 series, and we can do it on customers' request. So if you have any particular project or any initiative, let us know and we will have it arranged for you. like what we did for this Land Cruiser 78 Series ambulance over here at our third stock of cars in Belgium at Transautomobile, just near Brussels, guys. So over here, we have made modifications. We've added the ambulance fittings on customer's request. See this? And we can add these fittings to your vehicle as well. We can add fittings to your vehicles on your request. So fittings like off-road tires, front bull bar, like we did for one of the Hiluxes that are not far from here. This over here is the Toyota Hilux GR Sport. The Toyota Hilux GR Sport costs around 51,000 euros, and I tell you right now, it is quite an amazing pickup. It's kind of like the Ford Raptor alternative. You see, the Ford Ranger Raptor. But when it comes to the Ford F-150 Raptor, this is also something we can order here at Transautomobile. In fact, we've had that kind of pickup before. It's quite an amazing pickup. I tell you this already. I had the chance to drive one actually not too long ago, and it was quite a nice pickup. I show you that right now. See this? And then just over here, we have other Hiluxes, like the Hilux Super Lux, which costs around 36,000 euros, 900, if I'm not mistaken. So it's again, these are great Hilux pickups. But here with the Toyota Hilux, you're not exactly just paying for the fact that it's a pickup. You're paying for something that's quite iconic in the automotive industry. Hence the entry price of 28,000 euros with this Toyota Hilux Pack Security entry level over here. Look at this. Whereas for the Land Cruiser 70 series, they start at around 40,000 euros, and that's in particular for the 76 series just over here. But right next to it, we have the Land Cruiser 76 series Limited, which is the upper spec with the xenon lights, 5-spoke alloys, chrome side view mirrors, and striping on the side. And for the interior, you have leather seats. Quite nice. Leather seats. Cool box, multifunctional leather-wrapped steering wheel. It's excellent. It's excellent. Doesn't miss a beat. I like it. So here, there's going to be some more developments, everyone. We're going to have some more vehicles arriving, and this area, I like to call it our loading dock. This whole area over here is our loading dock, just in front. Now, about 2 weeks ago, this area was almost as empty as a helipad, but now it's filling up again with brand new vehicles that are waiting to be exported to our customers. And I won't be surprised if they will be filling up again with brand new vehicles waiting for us to receive here at Transautomobile. Look at that. Oh, we'll look at that. And then I also want to show you all some nice gems we have, some hidden gems. Just right here, we have the Toyota Corolla Cross. The Toyota Corolla Cross is one of our best-selling crossover SUV. And I tell you this right now, you should totally check it out. I had the chance to drive the Toyota Corolla Cross. The steering wheel is as light as a Toyota Corolla itself. Just it's almost as if you're not really driving an SUV. You're driving a city car. That's how nice it is. But at the same time, you're witnessing the best of both worlds, because you have the SUV image, but at the same time, you have the car-like driving appeal. You see, so this is where This is like, I think, one of the best cars I've ever driven in this regard. Just very, very city friendly, very nice to drive, so pleasant, so light. At the same time, you have the Toyota identity, which is quite nice. So it's real good, real good, real good, real good. I like it. And then over here, we have the Hiluxes. Hilux Superlux. Look at that. Superlux. And then we also have the army of Suzuki Jimneys. Now, the Suzuki Jimneys are actually one of our best-selling 4x4s as well. They're really, really hot sellers. Every week I come here, I see at least 3 of them being moved. So it's they're always on demand, always on the move. and it's just great. Now, I think a lot of people also ask questions about the Suzuki Jimny, and one of the biggest appeal about it would be the fact that it's a lightweight off-roader. It's kind of like the modern day Willys Jeep, as I always say, you see. So it's something that appeals to many people. Even here in Belgium, there's a big fan base for the 5-door version, but and there's high demand for it, by the way. But unfortunately, it's difficult to get one here in Europe. However, here at Transit Mobile, there we can through the homologation process, there is always possibility for it. But I don't want to give you false information, so I would better of be recommending you send us an email here at Transit Mobile, and we'll see what we can do for you. Otherwise, here's some cool things we ordered on a customer's request. The Lexus LX600. Now, this particular Lexus LX600 is the Kuro version. The Kuro version is quite notable thanks to the black front grille over here. And you'll also notice that on the side wherever chrome was supposed to be, you have this dark tone material instead, which is really, really cool to look at, by the way. And then towards the interior, I have you have the orange leather with the wooden trim. You see this? And then you also have a dual zone automatic climate control infotainment system that's nicely detailed with a 360-degree parking camera. It's very nice, and you even get a sunroof as well. It's really, really cool. And then just over here behind, you have the Lexus LX600. But this one is, I think, this one here is not the Kuro version because as you can see, the grille is nice and proud. It's got the silver material to it. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow. And I must tell you guys that this one is armored. Okay, this particular Lexus LX600 is armored. So the door is heavy. No doubt about that. The door is heavy, but it is cool nonetheless. Now, when closing the door, because this is an armored vehicle, you really have to be careful. So there's a saving grace. This particular Lexus LX600 has a soft close feature to it. So it should kick in. Okay, we'll just close it ourselves. But yeah, this is a cool thing about the Lexus LX600. It's armored, and it was ordered on a customer's request, and we can do these orders also on your request. You could be the next customer staring right at your favorite car right here at the Port of Antwerp, here in Belgium, at Transit Mobile. And then also, we have other vehicles. Let's take a look at our famous Mitsubishi L200 Tritons, which I have to tell you right now, they're actually very, very hot sellers. They are always on the move. Let me show them to you guys right now. Our famous Mitsubishi L200 Tritons. Now, the Mitsubishi L200 Tritons started around 20,000 euros or like 19,000 euros. And they're one of our hottest selling pickups because of their practicality. I find the Mitsubishi L200 Tritons to be practical when we compare them with the Toyota Hiluxes. Because the Toyota Hilux is just an iconic pickup. But with the Mitsubishi L200 Triton, you're looking at something deeper here. You're looking at practicality taken to a new level. The interior is very well laid out. That's something I've really respected about the L200 Triton. See this? And then, so there are some differences. Just over here is the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL, which is the entry level, and it's quite notable thanks to the hard plastic front grille and bumper, and then the steel wheels as well. And then over here we have the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLX. Now this one is very different because you have the painted bumper and you also have the alloys, the 6-spoke alloys. But at the same time, it's still like we see this as the mid-spec, really. You see, so it's style, but at the same time, a true workhorse. This is how good it is. And there's also something very interesting happening at the back of the Mitsubishi L200 Tritons. You get what looks like an E-deck bed. Well, actually, it looks like a J-deck bed from the surface because you get the tether points on the side. But this is actually an E-deck bed. So it's got the dual purpose. You see this? The features of a J-deck bed, thanks to the tether points outside, but at the same time, this is a traditional E-deck bed. So it's a hybrid over here. This is really good. This is real good, real good. See this? And then just over here, we have the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sport, a great 4x4, I tell you, a hot seller. And then over here, we have the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS. The Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS is the top range, the top of the range. So here you get the Mitsubishi Super Select 4x4 transmission. You get the chrome onto the front grille, and the front grille itself is not even plastic. It's got this piano black effect to it, so it's quite nice. And it's a painted front bumper, bigger alloys. They look quite nice actually from a distance, and chrome door handles, chrome side view mirrors, and integrated side indicators to the side view mirrors. So that's a plus. So it's really, really pleasant what I'm seeing over here today, guys. This is why I call this the Port of Antwerp my Disneyland. It's amazing. And then over here we have the Toyota Hiace. Now the Toyota Hiace is our best-selling minibuses. I like this particular Toyota Hiace because I had the chance to drive it, and I have to say it's very, very pleasant. It's a very, very pleasant driving experience. The steering wheel is very light. The handbrake, whenever you engage it, it's so quiet. It's almost as if it's not even, you don't hear anything. That's how good it is. And here at Transautomobile, we did export a 4x4 version of the Toyota Hiace, and it was something we arranged here at Transautomobile on a customer's request. So we can make such arrangements for you as well on your request, if you need. And then also we have the standard roof Hiace just over here with the striping on the side. Now the standard roof is also something in hot demand, very, very high demand. As I showed you earlier in the live session, we have already 2 Hiaces on the move over there. And that's Danny going to the hippie van. Oh my gosh, Danny's there. Let's go see Danny. Let's go talk to Danny. Hey, Danny. Oh, he is busy. All right. Well, Danny's got to work. And then over here is my magic carpet that brought me safely to Antwerp. My magic carpet. Oh, yeah. And over here we have the Toyota Coaster buses. The Toyota Coaster buses are really, really hot sellers. They're always on the move. In fact, we did sell them not too long ago. They're great minibuses, very reliable, and great visibility outside, as expected for a bus. And then also we have various configurations for the Toyota Coaster buses. We have 23 seaters, we have 30 seaters, and we also have 22 seaters. Now, again, there are various different configurations to them, and some of them are 22 seaters because they have a fridge installed in them. I can even show you what one of them looks like with a fridge inside. Here we are. This one has a fridge. This is the fridge, everyone. So it's very, very, very pleasant. Let's climb outside. Let's step outside. And this over here is the Toyota Land Cruiser 300 VXR. This is a shipment that's ready for a customer. So it's a very, very, very nice, happy customer. It's great. Wonder where it's headed to. Oh, okay. All right. Then over here we have the Mitsubishi Triton. That's also just been sold, and it's heading out. It's heading out. As I mentioned earlier in this live session, the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL is a very hot seller. So not surprisingly, this bad boy has just been sold and is on the move. And then over here, we have the Iveco HG9 4x4 trucks. The Iveco HG9 4x4 trucks are actually one of our hottest selling vehicles as well. They're in very, very high demand. And this particular Iveco HG9 4x4 was modified here on a customer's request at Transit Mobile. We added the Fast C crane. And then also we added the drop side flatbed fitting to the back, the equipment fitting. Now, when it comes to the Astra HG9 trucks, they are directly related to Iveco trucks because the Iveco brand is the parent company of Astra brand. But there's a difference. Iveco trucks are mostly better off when it comes to conventional routines, so such as long route trucks, delivery trucks, like the water tanker we have on the other side over there. That's an Iveco Eurocargo truck. But when it comes to Astra trucks, they're mostly better off when it comes to heavy duty. They're better when it comes to heavy duty, military, construction. You see, or so. So this Astra HDN, for example, is a great vehicle when it comes to uh, those purposes. The great 4x4 trucks. Very nice. Real good, real good. So here we have vehicles of all categories which we can export. In fact, we did also have city cars. We had the Toyota Corolla sedan, the Renault Kwid, the Renault Duster. The Renault Duster is a great car, and the Nissan Kicks as well. It really is a great Olympic athlete. Did you know that the Nissan Kicks was released around the Rio Olympic Games in 2016? This is why I call it the Olympic athlete. It's really nice. Here we are. But I really recommend you guys have a look at this Toyota Corolla Cross over here. The Toyota Corolla Cross is amazing. Let's take a look at the interior. Look at what they did here. For the interior, you have the red leather seats, dark red. See? See this? Dark red leather seats. They look quite nice. The Toyota Corolla Cross is, as I mentioned earlier, it's like the best of both worlds here. And then speaking of best of both worlds, and something that's an upgrade to the Corolla Cross would be the Toyota RAV4 just next to it. Now, there's something about the Toyota RAV4 that has this very American appeal about it. There's something about the RAV4 that looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of the Toyota RAV 4Runner, rather. The Toyota 4Runner. The front design, it has this 4Runner appeal. Then I like the 5-spoke alloys. And then towards the rear, it kind of gives me a vibe of the Toyota Sienna. It's real cool. See this? Let's take a look at the rear together. It does remind me of Toyota Sienna. And I've also noticed this on the Toyota Fortuner. It has this Toyota Sienna appeal about it. So that's why they look very American. But it shouldn't be surprising because even though the Toyota brand was born in Japan, they did expand a lot in the North American market. So that's why, not surprisingly, they really have some American influence to their exterior design. It's quite interesting. It's quite nice what I'm seeing over here. And this has been the case for most Japanese car manufacturers. They're like Honda, Nissan. They all were born in Japan, but they all saw great success in the North American market of all markets. But then there's some that have exceptional success in other places too. Like in the continent of Africa, the Toyota brand has very big success. It's a great manufacturer and it is proven for its reliability. and same for Nissan as well. Although now Nissan is in an alliance with Renault and Mitsubishi, so therefore it's they're seeing, like, they're really seeing a big collaboration in many parts of the world. In Europe as well, they're doing very good business, and mostly, especially when it comes to hybrid cars and electric cars. The electric car initiative is a very big deal, and here at Transmobile, we can also export to you electric cars. We can make arrangements for electric cars on customers' request. Oh, look at this. Many Suzuki Jimneys that are sold. They're just waiting to be moved. Suzuki Jimneys waiting to be moved. This is great. See this? And let me show you something really cool. Over here next to the Lexus LX600, we have the Land Cruiser 250 Prado, which we added accessories to on a customer's request. We added these 22-inch alloys. Look at this. 22-inch alloys, giving it some style from a distance. And we also added the leather seats inside. You see this? 22-inch alloys with leather seats inside. Wow. This looks awesome. And then over here we have the Renault Aroc. Now the Renault Aroc is an awesome hybrid between a pickup and a crossover SUV, and rightfully because it is based on a crossover SUV, the Renault Duster. This is great. But now that we have the new Renault Duster out, there's a new generation that's out, and it's out of our third stock of cars near Brussels at Transmobile. I wonder what the new Aroc will look like. I'm very curious, guys. I'm very, very curious about the new Renault Aroc. This is such a cool pickup, by the way. You should totally check it out. You should totally check it out. All right. All right, everyone. In a moment, I'm going to wrap this up. I just want to tell you all, thank you all for joining me on this live session. It's so good having you all. You all make our day. There's no such thing as Monday blues. As I mentioned at the beginning of this live session, we convert pressure to power. All right, let's do this together. Convert pressure to power. Let's make these live sessions amazing with you all. Let's keep up the comments. Let's keep up the views. And don't forget to push the like button, push the subscribe and follow button. And I'll see you guys next time. All right.